Hey guys, so I am getting ready to start making my vegetable soup, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the first time I've ever made vegetable soup because just recently have I begun eating vegetables, and I don't know, I just like the idea because it's something that's like warm and hearty and it just makes your insides feel good, and it's one of those dishes where you can just throw a bunch of stuff together and then it's going to come out delicious no matter what. So I'll show you what I got so far. I got some tomatoes and greens, potatoes, onions, squash, and celery, and I'm also, I'm just going to show you guys the inside of my cabinet. It's no big deal. I got some peas I'm going to put in, but I don't like peas, so that's going to be Aziz's. I want to show you the greens that I bought. Don't mean to show you my dishes. At least they're clean. It's cooking with spinach plus power greens. It's spinach, baby bok choy, baby red and green chard epinards. I don't know what that is. Mini pak choy. Oh, oh, I'm reading the French ingredients. Duh. I thought like all of that was just like what was in the bag, but no, it's just spinach, bok choy, and red and green chard. Is that spinach? Or not spinach, sorry. Is that cabbage chard? Oh no, I'm gonna have to Google what it is. Anyway, I've got all that. I need to go get my lemon and get some spices, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got all of my spices. I'm going to use some parsley, garlic salt, onion powder, ground red pepper, turmeric, ground ginger, a lemon, coriander, what was that? Cumin, and some thyme. And I've also got some cilantro in the fridge that I'm going to chop up towards the end and let it cook. I'm also, oh, of course, I've got my curry just in case. I'm going to be doing like tasting while I go. And I'm not using any stock for this. I'm just going to use water. I do have some like frozen chicken stock in the freezer, but I just kind of feel like water would be better. So I'm going to cook my potatoes separately about 3/4 of the way, and then add it to the mixture just to let it cook a little on its own. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. I like my potatoes to cook separately. So here I go. Alrighty folks, so because my peas are in a can, I'm just going to open them up, and I've actually, let me show you, I've got my drainer thing in the sink, so I'm just going to rinse and drain them. Because they come from a can, I'm pretty sure they're not the freshest they can be, and just to get some of the juice and stuff off and kind of not make it so, I don't know, pea-ish. Sounds kind of weird, I know, but I don't know. Just pea-ish sounds funny to me. And I'm just going to do about half the can because only Aziz, shoot, likes the peas. That's about good. And then we're just going to turn this on. And just rinse them, rinse them, rinse them, rinse them, rinse them. Let them drain. Now I put enough oil in here just to let it soak, and actually I'm going to turn it down now because I feel like it's about to splatter. So now what I'm doing is I'm just letting the onions brown a little before I add the squash and the carrots and the spices, and then I'll let that cook and saute up for a little while before I add the water, the greens, and the tomatoes. So I added the other vegetables, and it smells amazing, guys. Oh my gosh. I did go ahead and add in a little curry already because I am a curry freak. Looks like a good amount of water for right now. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up all of my greens into little bitty pieces, and then throw that in the tomatoes in so that the tomatoes can kind of mix with the water and the spices and make the sauce. Minus all the bad onions, doesn't that look like a really healthy garbage can? Alrighty folks, so I went ahead and added up all the greens and the tomatoes, and it is looking delicious and smelling the same. And then also the potatoes are getting there. So yeah, just keep waiting. Okay, so the soup is almost done. I've actually turned it off. All I have to do is add the potatoes and the cilantro. I did add a squeeze of lime and a dash of salt and pepper, but Aziz is still out doing his errands, so it's going to be a little while before dinner. Oh, doesn't that look delish? And also, because I'm still in a vegetables is ew kind of mood, and it's totally the texture, not the taste, just the texture. Like if I want to chew something, it has to be crunchy. If I chew something that's soft, I'm like, no, so no. So I have to actually, I'm going to blend mine up and just make like a really thick sauce kind of soup with the potatoes. And then when I get mine set to the side, I'll add the peas and stuff in for him. So I went ahead and washed my greens. So now what I'm going to do is just... See, we don't really have like an unhealthy refrigerator. I'm gonna go ahead and add some classic Caesar and then let it sit in the fridge until it's time to finish dressing it. It is finished. Doesn't it look delicious? And then I've got mine right here. Mine looks good too. Mine looks like just fabulous too, I think. So anyway, that is it. I have to finish the salad, make the garlic bread, cut up some watermelon, and I've got my little romantic table thing going. So I am going to end the vlog here and get to work because I think he's coming home soon. So toodles.